Hello, and welcome to this week's Brain Engine and Board. Hopefully I can remember everything that's happened throughout the week. My brain is not functioning properly because I'm doing a lot, and as we've learned, the first thing to go whenever I'm like overworking or doing new things is my memory goes. So hopefully I can remember everything. But I guess I've done a lot this week. I had a few meetings with some people. I'm associated with a concussion nonprofit organization now, and I'm gonna be working with the CEO, to figure out a place for me there over time, and hopefully become like a member and like a core group member. So I'm really excited about that. That was a really good meeting, and it was funny because the guy started the organization because he had a TBI and saw like a need for care like me. And so we would have a conversation, but we're both brain injured or like have history of brain. So like the conversation wasn't like flowing 100%, but I'm like, no, I get what you're saying. And he said the same thing. So that was really fun. Right now I just feel the pressure and the stress to get my first graduate school application due on the 1st. I'm gonna send in my rough draft of my personal statement to get edited today by my professor, and also send my CV. I have to look over my resume, and then just do some like things on the application portal, like input random shit. But then that's it, and yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking that it's like almost a week away, but I think I can get it all done. I think it's fine. Since I already have the first draft done, it'll be good. I did, however, so I'm writing my personal statement, or my statement of purpose, whatever you want to call it. And I found it very challenging to write about my experience and to write about what I have been through. Because so on Friday, it was Kendall's baby shower. Congratulations, Kendall, on your new baby. And I was supposed to go and help decorate and help set up, but I woke up with really, really awful eye pain. And it was really bad. It was kind of back to how it used to be. And so I couldn't help. And so I just had to like lay in bed. Eventually I got okay enough to where I could go to the baby shower, but so I've been kind of off ever since then. Cause there's just like a lot of pain and it's tiring. And it's also like feeling that pain again and being back in that headspace of having to lay in bed and just listen to an audiobook or something all day is triggering. Because that was my life every single day, all day. And the pain that I had on Friday would have been a good day for pain. And so that was like really triggering to like feel that. And then the next day I was feeling better and I began writing my personal statement, and then to write about my experience was very triggering. I started to feel panicky and start to have a panic attack, and my mind, like I was just not regulated, and I had to just stop and I couldn't work on it. So that confirms the problem. I talked to my therapist about it, and that confirmed that I have PTSD from that, which is kind of crazy. And it's also hard that I'm writing this personal statement and I have 500 words to say what I want to do, why this school, why this program. And it's like, there's no words that can describe the torture I was in. Like, there are no words to describe. Like, I can say that I struggled, I can say that it was challenging, like whatever, but like those words don't carry the weight of how awful it was. And so writing it out, it feels like not enough, like the words that I'm using is just not enough to say how traumatic it was. And then additionally, I have to use the rest of it to talk about the program. Like, not even my injury, my experience, and what I want to research, but like the program. So I don't even have the full 500 words to talk about my experience. But then also it's like, these people are going to read it, and then I just have to hope that they sympathize with it. I just have to hope that I did a good job relaying this. And that's scary because this is something that was really challenging for me, really hard for me, and traumatic, like the absolute worst thing I've ever been through. And so that's a lot. And so that's the first draft is not that good. I know it's not that good because I can't really work on it that much. And so I'm gonna just get edited a little bit and then send it to my professor and tell her, and she can give me some guidance, but just I can't focus too much on it because I literally just, it's too hard. It's way too hard. And then there's some like, you know, I don't necessarily want to talk about this or want to talk about this aspect of how hard the weekend was, but it was a big part of it. So I guess I'm gonna talk about it. Like feeling that pain that I had had, and then writing about it, or whatever, it just further dug the knife in, I guess, that someone left, someone walked out when I really needed them. And that's just really shitty. And they can, you know, if this situation is too much for them, they had the option and they chose to get up and leave and not be part of this anymore when I'm still stuck in it. Like, I'm better, I'm getting better, I'm a lot better, but I still have a brain injury. And back in August, I was not doing this good either. So I don't know the words to put this without, because I don't want to like talk about it too much, but that's just really fucking shitty to do to someone. So that was also hard to process. But yeah, so I let's see, I worked on that stuff. Oh, I went to go see Dear Evan Hansen with Dad and Jacine, and it was like, it wasn't that good. It was not that good. It was very like, intermission, I looked at Dad and I was just like, man, it's a good thing I'm not lactose intolerant because this is cheesy. I didn't like it. The first half was like fine, it was okay, and the second half was garbage. But also, I was in a lot of pain. One, there was a lot of blue light in the show, which obviously doesn't work. But two, I was in a lot of pain, like physically, because of having to like sit up in a chair, and you know, like we've talked about this with physical therapists, it's been a problem. Like my neck and my back muscles are so weak that's like hold my head up and hold my body up. It's just hard. So I was in a lot of pain, like in my neck and back and my hips. And then I got like overstimulated and oversensitive or whatever to everything, and I just needed to leave and go home. And so like towards the end, they were having this big moment, and I was like, wrap it up, I don't care. One, I don't like this, and two, I don't feel good, I want to go home. So and then yeah, and then luckily Dad said he also didn't like it, so it was fine. But it was a good experience. And everyone, like, I don't know, it really fucking sucked. There's this one song that like a mom sang and being like, oh, it's so hard, you give up everything for your kid, and all the moms in the audience were like sniffling and crying, like, I do too. It's like, bitch, that's what you're supposed to do for your kid, like, and you're still a bad mom. So like, what sympathy do you want me to have for you? I don't have any. So that was interesting. Today I have physical therapy, and then I have a consultation for a tattoo. I'm not just gonna walk in there like I did last time. This is a different place. I'm not just gonna walk in there like I did last time. I'm gonna talk to them about it, really get it figured out before I actually go in and get it. So I have that today after physical therapy, and then I'm just gonna work on grad school, send emails, work on grad school stuff, tweak my resume, do that sort of stuff today. And then we have Thanksgiving coming up, which I'm not looking forward to being honest. I'm just gonna be like sitting alone in a room with my family that I see once a year and just eat and then leave. Like, you know, it's not really that fun of a time. And it's gonna be the first holidays by myself, which is fine. I mean, that's okay, but it's just gonna be a weird day. What else has happened? What else is going on? I don't know really much of anything else that has happened other than like I ordered Barley's with a friend, and they got this like really nice pizza, and the crust was really nice, whatever. And then I got a gluten-free pizza, and that was not good. Do not get the Barley's gluten-free pizza. It was burnt. It was a cracker. Did not look good. The other person's pizza looked 20 times better than my pizza. Yeah, right now I'm still just focused. Like, I'm just gonna be focusing on grad school stuff until I get everything done. But I think like once I get this first application done and I have like an outline like for my statement of purpose and I already have the CV and the resume done and all this stuff, then like it'll be much easier submitting the other applications. I think this is just a lot to get this one done. But I'm making good time. I had book club last night and I did really well in book club. I was like saying all this like nice, fancy, smart shit. I was like, and at one point someone said, oh, I really didn't think about it that way. And I was like, and that came from someone with a brain injury. This brain is working. And I got a few laughs. I have some other books I need to read for my research. Professor did say that if I don't get into any graduate schools or if my brain is not ready when it is time to go to graduate school in the fall, that I could potentially do research through UT for a year and have that experience. So if I don't get into graduate school, if my brain's not ready, I know what I'm doing for a year. I can like submit IRBs and do all that stuff and do research through UT. So things are working out. Things are panning out. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good lately. The grad school stuff is very helpful and like thinking about the future and how exciting that is and how like, I don't know, I just really want it. And I feel like because I'm applying to some programs that are very, very competitive, I feel like I have to be delusional. I have to be like, yeah, I can get in. I can go. I feel like I have to have that energy or else the anxiety of like, will I get in or not is gonna like crumble me. However, I don't necessarily have that anxiety because again, it's like, you know, my professor was talking like, oh, don't take it too personal if you don't get in, you know, whatever. I'm like, look, I'm just happy that I'm able to do this. Like, I'm just happy that this is an option. Like, you don't understand where I was. Like, just the idea that I can sit in the computer and submit an application is very exciting. So, like, that's one thing that I've learned throughout the injury and throughout the breakup is just, like, I don't have control over anything, and that's fine. Life is just gonna do what life wants to do. So, that's where I'm at right now. Okay. Was there anything else I needed to say? Probably not. Oh, I saw the dentist for my wisdom tooth. I have a consultation with an oral surgeon in like a few weeks. And then we'll get hopefully, I think I'll get my wisdom teeth out like beginning of the year. That'd be good. And I was saying like, oh, hopefully I'll get them out, you know, before the end of the year. But then I was like, this year has already been so terrible and so bad. And I've had like the worst luck. So maybe we need to wait until next year to like have any other procedures or surgeries or anything done. We just need to, we need to like, just like get through the end of 2022. We don't need to like do anything big or crazy. We just need to make it to the end. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I did not get my hair cut because I was in pain the day before. And I was like, I know I'm not gonna be able to go. So I canceled. So I go in like a few weeks. I think that's it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish getting ready for physical therapy. And then, I guess I'll be back next week. I don't know. I don't have anything else to do. Nala doesn't want to make an appearance. And that's okay. Okay.